Hi Gemini. All right, welcome back or welcome to Dream Tarot. I'm going to be doing your next 48 hours. Before we get started, I just want to say happy birthday season to my Geminis, to my gemstones, 100%. I do have a new candle on the website, by the way, so let's just get that out the way. This is the Oracle Intuitive Candle, all right? This is what it looks like inside. And this is a really special candle, guys, because I do have a lot of choices about what scent you could have in this one. So the intention is there, which is protection, psychic abilities, and just being a true oracle, following your intuition. But this is a really, really special candle because it's the first candle where I'm allowing you guys to be able to pick what scent you want to be in it. And we'll test it out and see if you guys like it like that. If you guys do, I might do that with all of my candles. I do have a coupon code for you guys for 15% off. It's gemstone, all caps. The code will be in the comment section if I remember, but it will definitely be in the description box down below. It's going to be 15% off anything on the website. So if you have a Gemini friend or a loved one that you want to buy something for, use that code. If you are a Gemini, you want to gift yourself something, use that code. And yeah, also when you check out on my store, there is a note section, and if you leave me a note and you say, hey, this is for my birthday, or hey, I'm a Gemini, or hey, I'm buying this for a Gemini, can you customize the package or can you customize the candle specifically for Gemini? I will do that for you, okay? I can make custom labels and all. I just made one for a very special Gemini. We had a mishap with her package. It came to her, it said that it was delivered, but it's like maybe someone stole it, because that's happened a lot of times. So thank God all of my packages are insured. So I was able to send her out a new package. But because of that wait and that delay in her anticipation, I gave her another candle I made just for her as a Gemini. And I had a lot of fun with that. And I made a custom label for her, so that was a lot of fun. So if you do put that in the notes, I would love, me being very creative, I would love to create something for you, if you leave that in the notes. All right, so we're gonna get started. What I'm getting is loyalty for you. Like, someone could be questioning your loyalty around your season, and it seems kind of like, I don't want to say malicious intent, but it's like someone's questioning your loyalty around your season, but it's almost like this person is doing it in a way that they want to see if they should show out for your season, like for your birthday, or should they buy you anything, or should they still do this trip. It's kind of like manipulative in a way. You also could be testing someone's loyalty around your season because maybe you have some things coming up that you either want to share with the masses or you want to keep very private. So you could be testing someone's loyalty as well. But it's very like Seven of Swords, because I don't know if there's like someone doing something behind your back. I don't know if you've been sneaky and doing something, but it's like someone is testing your loyalty, but it could be very frustrating to you because you could just be trying to have a drama-free, balanced, perfect mental health, okay? Or not perfect, because nothing's perfect, but really happy energy, and someone just keeps coming with the accusations or like questioning you, almost like interrogation almost. I don't know, I'm getting that. Also, did I write down some other notes? Because I was going to do yours yesterday. Oh yeah, Regina George. I got Regina George. So some of you guys could be like, be pinned to be the bad guy, kind of like Chun-Li energy, like Nicki Minaj. And also there's this energy too of like maybe you are very like having body dysmorphia. I don't know, I'm getting that because of Mean Girls, where she was like eating those bars from Africa that were making her gain weight. So someone's eating good, right? But it's like, oh, I feel chubby, or I don't feel good to like take photos during my season. Been there, done that. If you guys go on my second channel, I literally had like a trip. I went to Cancun and I just did not want to take pictures. And I took one video for my birthday. I took one video of myself in a bathing suit. And when I look back at that video, I'm like, dang, I felt so like big. but I looked amazing. So I feel like you're looking really good, but it's like almost you could be feeling like you don't know what to wear, you know, to go show out, but you look really good and thickness is in. So I don't know who told you it's not. All right. So anyway, let's just see what's the energy overall for Gemini's next 48. Clock, okay? So clock says need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, in progress. So you're doing a lot of healing. You could be seeing a counselor or a therapist or a psychiatrist, or you're just really speaking to someone who is helping you heal. I feel like it's like a, you know how they say it takes a village? I feel like it does take a village with you. Like you could have a team or your spiritual team, or you're going to professional help to heal. And it's like in that process, you're learning that it's going to take some time for you to get back to what you want to get to. Because sometimes we'll be like, oh, I need to get back to my old self. But, you know, time is always ticking and we're changing and we're evolving as humans. So you'll never really truly be who you used to be. You know, if you're like, oh, I was so happy in 2018, you know, like I need to get back to my old self. You'll never be that Gemini. So it's like, hang it up, flat screen. You won't be that Gemini anymore. You can be better. Okay, so it's almost like being your better self, but you are taking healing. So whatever that means for you, maybe you're using crystals. You know, I call you guys my gemstones. Maybe you're doing Reiki. Maybe you are learning a hobby that's very healing, and learning that it's making you very knowledgeable about things that you can do in private by yourself in your own practice, but also helping others could be also very healing for you. I don't know, whatever you're doing, I feel like it's going to take time. You're not going to see results overnight, but you could be very, it's definitely like a step forward, because I feel like the old you wouldn't have even seeked this kind of help. So I'm sorry, y'all, if y'all heard that. I don't know what that was, whatever. Very happy for you. Thumbs up, support you, pat on the back, hugs, kisses, besos, okay? I'm really happy for you. On the bottom of the deck, it says axe. So some of you guys could have recently went through a breakup or a separation, or it feels like that. Feels like someone is being very like nonchalant with you, or you have to be this way with someone that is around you. It says stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment, okay? So yeah, I don't know if you did this to someone or someone's doing this to you, or it's just a mutual thing. Y'all, there's a fly in here. I seen it. It's like it's a fly, because my family's been keeping the doors open to let our pets out and let them roam free. And so there's a fly in the house, right? And somehow it's in my room. So if y'all see me acting crazy and like killing this stuff, you know, killing the fly on camera, just know I have a 0 tolerance for pests, okay? So I'm just warning y'all right now. If it comes into my space while I'm reading, I'm gonna kill that mofo, okay? All right, let's see. One more card. Okay. Coffin. So death card energy, scorpion energy, transformation. You are literally transforming, and it's going to take a lot of pain, and maybe it took a lot of grief, but you're really like shedding your old self. And that's kind of how I said, you know, when I said that you can never go back to who you used to be, I really mean that. Like, that is just a hard truth in life. Sometimes we are just always in that 6 of Cups energy where we're like, oh, we just want to go back. We just want to, like, you know, be who we used to be. But it's like, if you are who you used to be, if you really could take the time back, you're going to relearn the same lessons all over again. You're really not changed, evolved, more wiser Gemini. So, yeah, let me just read this card for you. It says, endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation. Okay, I love that. I love that word, liberation, okay? And transitioning to a new, better energy. If something left out of your life, if you got laid off, if you got fired, if someone wants to break up with you, if someone's not attracted to you anymore, okay, good for them. Thank you. I need these other eyes to come and see this body, okay? Because it's giving. So, you know, if they don't want it, there's so many more people that do. So it's like, you know, bigger and better should be your mindset, okay? Let's see what's on the bottom. The chaser. Don't chase after something or someone or a situation that's trying to leave you behind or is second guessing you, or they're always bringing weird energy. Because I feel like someone's like trying to test your loyalty, but it's like, why are you doing that? What's your loyalty to me? Are you prim and perfect? Are you just out here advocating for Gemini everywhere you go? You're wearing a Gemini t-shirt. You got Gemini business cards in your back pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like, why this person trying to act like they're perfect and they just advocate for you 24/7? They want you to do the same thing. Or is it a guilt conscience? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like someone's kind of like, they want you to like be out here stripped out for them, but it's like they're not giving that in return, and then they make you feel guilty for it, and that's like very codependent energy with the chaser. All right, chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. If this is you, Gemini, you need to snap out of it. You need some hypnotism. Snap out of it, because I feel like someone's trying to guilt trip you, but this is your season. This is your time to shine, be vibrant, be on your acting bad, you know, be on your city girl, city boy stuff. Even if you're married, even if you're, you know, committed, you can still be that and show your butt without, you know, overstepping boundaries. It's your time to like really just be put on a pedestal, on a platter, you know, the whole month. And I feel like someone's like killing that vibe for you, which is kind of sad. All right. Whatever, we don't care. Let's move on. Let's see, next 48 hours. For my gemstones, give me 3 cards. Next 48 hours, please. All right, King of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. The Sun, period. Periana. Okay, love that for you. Okay, let me see what's up here. 8 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. We have this King of Pentacles here. Okay. 8 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So there's this energy of bonding, but almost giving like trauma bond for some reason. Sorry, there's no negative cards here, but something is very like guilty. Like someone guilt trips somebody. Someone put someone on a guilt trip, so it almost gives me like trauma bonding. So whoever this person is, whether this is a friend, someone that you work with, like maybe someone put you onto a job, or there's someone at your job, a boss. It's definitely someone who feels like they have like leverage over you, even if they don't really have leverage. So that's what I'm saying, the boss thing for work. If it's a person that you're dating, for some reason when you entered into this person's life, they felt like they have leverage over you. Like you were the broken one and I was the healed one, which is a lie. It's a lie. And I'm going to tell you why I know it's a lie, right? But someone's almost trying to, like, they guilt you out of that, like, almost try to make it feel like they settled for Gemini. And if you're a cross watcher, maybe a Gemini is doing this to you. But it's like, you are not perfect. You know what I'm saying? So what are you trying to guilt me for? Are you trying to make me feel like, oh, I needed you? Like Rihanna needed me is what I'm channeling right now. But it's like, Rihanna, you know, girl, your stuff, your past look kind of shady too. So it's like, you know, I don't know. It's giving like a long cry, a far cry. You know what I'm saying? So someone also could be like big on video games too, Far Cry. I don't know what's going on here, but it's like, okay, because I have this King of Pentacles, right? And I want to talk about this in my masculine energy and feminine energy, but we got to talk about it both because I have masculines who watch and feminines who watch. So I'm going to start with the masculine, okay? And if you're a masculine, you really are career motivated. you really pour yourself into your career. You do so well at it. It could also be like a big part of your identity, but there's so much more depth to you than just what you do for work, how you make your money, that you're a good worker or you're a good businessman. You know, it's so much more to you other than that. But I feel like a big part of your identity has become work. I also feel like work is also a crutch for your emotional healing. Okay. And so it's like when you do go through something, you pour yourself 100% into your work or your job or whatever. Okay, that's not a bad thing. Make that money, king. We love a handsome and wealthy king, okay? But I feel like you could have connected with someone who's seen that and kind of like I don't know, in the way that you crave your needs or wants outside of work, because work is not going to fulfill you 100%. Sometimes you need some good sex, okay? Sometimes you need romance and feelings. Sometimes you just need to cuddle and feel on a booty. I don't know, okay? Sometimes you need some other things. Someone deprives you of those things knowing that you need it because they want to kind of make you codependent. And that's what I'm getting, okay? For my feminines, there is a masculine here that you could have met who kind of had a lot of stability, maybe even like a family. Some of you guys may be, my feminines, you could have like a strange family. Like, you know, me and my family, we ain't speaking, we beefing, right? So you met this person during that time. Maybe they have the big family, you know, they have that. Doesn't mean that their family's perfect. Could mean that they just kind of sweep things under the rug, you know what I'm saying? Because there's families like that. It's like, oh, we're like the Brady Bunch, but it's a bunch of mess in here as well, okay? And this masculine can also have their stuff together, stability, whatever, but do they hide behind their stability and there's a lot of other effed up things about them? But it's almost like you cannot call out this person's flaws because you came to me with no stability or you came to me with a lot of flaws, you know? So it's like someone keeps trying to throw that in your face. They could also be testing your loyalty. So for my masculine Geminis or my feminine Geminis, you're dealing with maybe someone, a friend, a lover, a family member, or even a job that came in and kind of like could have been like Captain Save-A-Ho or a playa, okay? And it was so much needed. It felt like a blessing from the universe. It's like, oh, someone who understands me, that wants to help me. I need it. I'm happy. But you could also change your identity as well while dealing with this person. Also, there's some energy of like a lead. Like someone leads, you know, and you kind of follow behind, which is not a trait of Gemini. Geminis, you guys are the social butterflies. You bounce off of energies. So being stuck to one energy can be very draining. Okay, but that's what I'm seeing. Now, we also have this Knight of Pentacles here. Okay, so this Knight of Pentacles is coming towards this King of Pentacles. So if you're a masculine, there's a strong energy of maybe someone who has been very slow to come towards you. We're going to see what they're coming towards you with. I'm going to clarify that. But they're leaving the sun, though. So they've been having a good time. They've been getting a lot of exposure or attention. Someone could also just got off of like maybe they were pregnant for my feminines. Sorry, for my masculines. Someone was pregnant and, you know, glowing, but also like, you know, going through their mommy phase and now they're ready to be back outside. They did that. Now they're wanting to come towards you and get some attention from you or test your loyalty for my masculine. So there's something about that going on. There's also this energy of highness. Someone is like smoking a lot or drinking a lot or doing something to get high. It could be positive elevation, which is like meditation, praying, going into nature, exercising. Those are natural highs, right? But as a reader, we got to keep it real. Someone also like when they're high or under influence, they're coming towards you or they're trying to be done with that. Also, you guys know like people who like smoke, like, you know, or do any type of high, any type of drug. But I'm thinking like cigarettes even, like, you know, when someone's trying to be better and maybe even leave doing all that craziness, there's a withdrawal period. And it's like maybe someone, the reason that they're so slow with this Knight of Pentacles is that they had to withdraw or have a withdrawal from whatever this high was. So if this was like having a baby with the sun, postpartum takes a place, right? So it's like, I need to heal from that. I need to be in a good spirit. I'm not feeling myself, but maybe I've healed from that. Thank you, God, right? And then you move towards this King of Pentacles. I'm ready to speak, but I'm still carrying, you know, not the best energy, I don't think, towards my masculine. If this is someone who likes their tobacco or their weed or their, you know, other substances, no judgment. It's like it took this person a while to be able to wean off of it, and they could have been very irritable and very hard to deal with during that time, but they're slowly coming towards you. But it's like someone's still not coming in the best energy, which makes it a problem, because like this is my season as a Gemini. So if you're going to approach me, you need to approach me positively with positive intentions, but someone's still not communicating with the most positive energy. All right, so let's clarify. King of Pentacles. I hope this makes sense, guys, and I'm not like mind effing you guys. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the song playing right now is Day and Night by Kid Cudi. Day and Night. The song they say that he knows on the night. So someone's like a little, you know, day and night, flip-floppy. It's like one time you get like this, the other time you get like, okay? Someone's a little flip-floppy. There's a word for that in the medical field, but I ain't gonna say it, okay? What's the King of Pentacles? All right, Ace of Wands, okay? If you're a masculine, you definitely want a new beginning with this person. You're super attracted to this person. You're sexually attracted to this person physically. And there's just something about this person. It's like, I know they drive me wild, but I just want it. And I can't tell you why I want a dream, but I just want it. And I get it, okay? That middle piece is going up for that person. So you're like, I just want it. You also been awaiting this person's arrival. You're hoping that they apologize for the crazy whatever stuff they pulled. But even if they don't, I'm still waiting with open arms, okay? So that's what it's giving. If you are feminine, there's a masculine who is super attracted to you and super in their bag right now and all about stability. They also could want commitment, but they also want to, like, you know, turn that thing out. But there is a lot of, like, I don't want to say drama, just a lot of conflicting energy with this person. It's like, if this person's feeling this way today, how would they feel in 2 weeks after I've come to them, given them this middle piece, you know, been with them, brought the kids around, whatever it is? Are they going to flip-flop? Like, they may be really on my vagina today, but are they going to be on it tomorrow? That's what you're thinking, okay? What's the Knight of Pentacles? So someone's being very slow to approach. Knight of Pentacles, let's see. All right, Seven of Cups. So someone also could be very slow to approach, because if you are dating this person romantically, they did have other options, but they do see that you or whoever's watching, cross-watcher, you're the best option, or you're the option that I want. Yes, there's other options out there. Yes, I could have had some fun. I could have played around, whatever. But you're the one that I actually want, Two of Cups. You know, nobody matches up to my Gemini or my Gemini's cross-watcher, whoever's watching. Okay, but it took me some time. Also, someone come in living in la la land. Okay, so this is the thing. Sometimes we'll be in relationships and it's like you get someone that you're really interested in, you like them so much, but after time settles in, you're like, dang, I wish my person did this, or I wish that they were like this, I wish they cooked more, I wish they worked out with me more, I wish they were, you know, they like my friends and they could hang out with my friends. I wish they would, like, you know, pop that P more or pop that D more. But you got to remember what you fell in love with in the first place and show gratitude. And people are not your personal Barbie dolls or Ken dolls where you can just make them do what you want them to do. People are on their own journey. People are not possessions. People are their own person that, you know, by God willing, you're able to borrow them for the time, create a family, create a household, and maybe you guys will, you know, die together. But it's like, I don't know, with that La La Land, someone's like too much on Instagram, looking at Instagram models or like rappers. And it's like, even if you had that, you wouldn't be satisfied, because those type of people are very fleeting. Okay, what's the Sun? Mask Off by Future is playing right now. So it's like, take the mask off, be your vulnerable self, your real self. Because someone's like almost hiding too. Maybe because they're getting a lot of attention or exposure. Or maybe they've been like, you know, chemically imbalancing themselves by getting lifted, no judgment, but it's like no, have days, you know, maybe on the weekends, or chill out, you know, live in the real world and come down from the clouds and come live in the real world, you know. Got responsibilities, and this is really how it is, you know. Let's see. And it's funny because like someone's almost been getting lifted to escape. If you see the sun, if you look at this 10 of cups, it's raining with the 10 of cups, right? So someone's been getting lifted to kind of like escape true love, or even a family, or a deep friendship, like real love. Like 10 of cups is almost like a fantasy, right? Which someone is like dreaming of, but their fantasy is twisted. You know that album by Kanye West, who is a Gemini, by the way, My Dark Twisted Fantasy, that someone was living in that. And it's like, that doesn't exist in real life. So I'm going to need you to really come back down and find that peace in that high, natural high within your family, or within this love life, or within this relationship, within this job, whatever, within even your own life, okay? So that's what someone's going through. But there's a loyalty thing that's getting weird because someone's getting a lot of attention or exposure. And one thing I know, look, the stars. So some of you guys are dealing with the Aquariuses. But it's interesting. Someone's getting a lot of exposure. But let me tell you why that's so interesting with you, Gemini, and you're like mind effing me. You're blowing my mind. I know when I meditated on your energy yesterday, when I did the live instead because I didn't want to do your reading and be like yawning or tired. If you watch that live, I was like tired, you know, but I try to keep the energy up for you guys. And it's a good live reading, so go watch it. It's like rapid fire, all signs, and I'm just doing quick messages. Go watch it. It's really entertaining, but I was pretty tired. As you guys can see, I'm really tired these days, okay? But there's what's so interesting about you. You're getting so much attention, but you're literally like almost, you're very like hermit. Like you're not doing too much these days. You're staying to yourself, and there could be someone that you are closely dealing with, whoever this reading could be surrounding. They're doing the most, and they're getting like this much attention, but you're staying within your own room, your own house, work home, and you're getting so much attention. Your friends are calling you every day. You're in a group chat heavy in the bed, laughing, cackling, you know. Social media is getting lots of followers because people are just like, you know, entertained. Is because Gemini is the natural social butterfly. And when you, it's almost like also you rule communication. So you give a lot of entertainment to whoever you deal with, friends, family, strangers, at work. So when you're missing in action, people crave you. And that's why you're getting all this attention and all this exposure. But someone's almost like a little bit jealous about it. And I feel like it's so funny, and it's such a bigger slap in the face because you're literally not even showing your ass. You're not even out here. And it's like, dang, that's a big flex. Okay? You got a lot of motion. Okay? Or cross watcher, whoever's watching. Maybe this is you. Okay? I don't know. All right, so let's get your last words. I'm going to take this to extended. This was your next 48. I'm going to do your next 72 and extended. I'm going to get into some things. I'm going to talk more about this person, what they're going through, what they're thinking in their head, their next actions. Are you guys going to be able to pull things through for the month of, is it June? It's June, right? Y'all, I don't be knowing. Okay. I live in my own reality as well. I need to come back to earth. Yeah, it's June 8th, right? So I'm going to see what's up with you and this person for June. I don't feel like it's nothing to, you know, it ain't, sorry, I'm about to sing a song. It's nothing to cut a beat off, okay? But it's nothing to cut this person off. But as a reader, sometimes that's not always the solution, to just cut someone off as soon as they don't align with you. It's kind of like, just stay within your element. Let this person, it's almost like when you have a toddler and they throw a temper tantrum, and it's like, you know, I either can get in their level and yell at them, which is just not healthy, or I can ignore them. That also is not healthy. Or I can engage with them, but I stay in my meditative state. I speak to them, not like a child, but like an adult, you know, and I just say, I cannot engage with you when you're acting like that. It's very irrational. So when you are ready to be a big boy, a big girl, come talk to me. Come holla at me, okay? So maybe that's how you have to deal with this situation. All All right, let's go ahead and get your last words and move on to the extended, guys. All the extended readings, okay, the reason I'm not like so prevalent on YouTube right now is because I'm on my website going crazy. I have memberships on my website, and you get a lot. You get a bang for your buck. Go check it out. But also, all of my extendeds are moved to my website, so everything is in one place. I'm super proud of it. I'm just really happy about it. So if you do want to follow the extended, the link will be the first one in the description box. If you want to check out the memberships, which gives you access to all of my extendeds for all signs, plus you get my unfiltered, uncut content where I'm talking crazy. I'm giving y'all the real tea. I'm doing like, even sex readings over there, okay? Because that's what y'all like. If you want to check that out, that's the second link in the description box down below. Also, please do not forget, if you are going to shop on the website, if you do like any products that I have on there, make sure to use your code GEMSTONE, all capped, okay? All capitalized letters, so that you get your discount. All right, so let's get your last words. All right. Bottom of the deck says breakup. That came out twice. You have that with the... It was like on the bottom of the deck. It's not one of these cards, but it was on the bottom of the deck. But yeah, it's obvious you and someone broke up around your season, which is kind of disgusting, but it is what it is, right? All right, someone could have been very manipulative or manipulator, blah, blah, blah. We talked about this. I said that. It is what it is. It's like, okay... you understand, you see it for what it is. Hopefully you see it for what it is, right? Maybe you had to walk away. Maybe this person walked away first. Who knows? Moving on is here, so this person does feel like you could move on. I feel like it scares them because they'll be losing out on a really good person, I'm lying / I lied. So someone's been telling a lot of lies as well, and you recognize it right away, like Seven of Swords energy. And it's like, I'm not about to deal with that. Bisexual is here for those of you who are bi and, dating, and maybe you're dealing with this and you're like, dang, men ain't shit, women ain't shit. But those of you maybe who are speculating if that's happening, it could be coming out. Those of you who are like, that's not my story, it's not your story. And I second that, okay? Don't claim it, move on. But it's someone's story out here, okay? I want a family with you. So yeah, there could be a family with you and this person where you guys do have children together. Your husband, your wife, baby daddy, baby mom, or someone who, like, intuitively, like, you guys are meant to create a family. But acting the hell up, just acting up. Oh, breakup is coming out twice. Hold on. I have this in my deck twice. I don't know why I do, but I do. So yeah, there definitely was a breakup. You and this person could break up to make up all the time, and it's like, it's getting old. It's like, can we just be adults and handle situations without having to call it off, You could be dealing with a March, Pisces, or an Aries. March could be a very significant month that something happened for you. Fake page, I know that's right, because you're getting so much like attention. So I don't know who's following you from a fake page. Is it like a hater, or is it like your person? We don't know. You let me know. Insecure. Okay. I hope you're not feeling insecure, Gemini. I don't care what you feel like you look like. I don't care if you feel like you gained some extra pounds. You can lose it that quick, okay? I've come on here. I was super skinny when I started YouTube. I was so depressed and so sad. But everybody was like, ooh, supermodel. It's like, I'm struggling out here, okay? Then I started gaining weight, and I gained it in abundance. I probably was eating too much. I was emotional eating. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. Oh, you gained some weight since the last time I seen you, especially men. Men are nasty, okay? Y'all men out here are nasty. I don't want y'all at all, okay? Then I lost weight, and then I can't stop hearing about it. Everybody's like, ooh, you lost weight. You look a model again. Listen, I might get a fat ass again. And guess what? They gonna talk about it. People gonna talk whether you lose weight, you gain weight. Who gives a fuck? I'm out here, and I'm pulling y'all baby daddies. I'm kidding. I'm not pulling y'all baby daddies. I'm pulling these single men. I'm pulling some single women. I'm pulling some married women, okay? Who gives a fuck? Like, no. The right person's gonna love you for who you, and make sure you love yourself first. It doesn't even matter about getting the acknowledgement from other people. You look good. You better show that booty. You better put on that tight ass outfit and stop trying to hide yourself. No, it's your season. Take pictures. You're gonna want memories. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be so mad at yourself you didn't take memories. And it is body dysmorphia sometimes, where you're like looking at yourself, you're like, oh my God, I'm so bloated. But someone's looking at you like, that's a snack, okay? So please, I need you to don't be insecure. Even if someone makes you feel insecure because y'all going through something, whatever, okay? I need you to show out bad. I need you to show out bad for your season, okay? Locked up, they won't let me out. Y'all, I can't stand myself a lot of times. If I was like my sibling, I'd be like, I can't hang out with this girl, okay? But locked up, they won't let me out. Maybe someone got arrested within like a dispute. Maybe someone was an inmate, a prisoner from the past, or still is. Maybe you're dealing with that, you know, still. Yeah, that's what that's giving. Locked up, they won't let me out also is like being stuck in your head, okay? We have under the bed. Maybe you're finding something under the bed that you weren't supposed to see, or that's going to give you a clue. Or this could be like sweeping things under the rug. When things are bothering you, when things are bothering this person, y'all don't talk about it. Y'all just kind of keep it inside. That's not healthy. Last but not least, you could be a June Gemini. I know that's right. Or you could be dealing with a June Cancer. Okay, June could also be a significant month, as we know. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to take it to the extended. I will see you guys there. The links are in the description box down below. Link to the coupon code and my shop in the description box down below. Go check it out. Also, make sure you guys like the video if it really helped you, or if you did like it, it was entertaining, blah, blah, who cares? Just like it for a sister. It helps me out. Comment down below. I definitely want to know, what are you going through right now? It's a very supportive community. A lot of you guys can relate with what y'all going through. It's like literally I'm going through the same thing. So please comment down below. I love to read the comments, by the way. And also subscribe so you don't miss out on the next Gemini reading and my next live reading, because things get really live over there. All right, guys. I will see you guys in extended. If I don't, I'll see y'all very soon in the next video that's meant for you. I love you guys, and happy birthday again to my beautiful gemstones. Bye, y'all.